PhD in India is of 5 years and in Australia it's of 3 years. So if you qualify that exam, you have two options. There are a lot of hustles happening during your PhD. If we have solar panels in complete Rajasthan, it can give light to whole India. One more thing, if your graduation is of 4 years, you can directly start a PhD. First best option is directly email the supervisor.
Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video. This is your KapsLock and today we are back with a great podcast style interview kind of questions, everything all sorted in one video. And the topic which we are talking about today is PhD in Australia. So here we have Deepak. First of all, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kapil. Thank you.
And thank you for getting your important time, because I know PhD students have so many things to do at the same time. You're doing PhD, you're done with PhD and now you're doing something else.
Postdoctorate.
Yes. And we're going to be talking on that. We are actually going to be unwrapping all the questions which a student might have who's thinking to do PhD in Australia, not only in any university, in general, and then we are going to be deep diving in. And we have great questions for you too. So this time we are having laptop here. The budget is increasing day by day. So let's go forward and I'll give it over to you. Okay. But the main title or the main topic, if we can understand from this part, is PhD really worth it in Australia? So it's going to be spicy stuff. So you're ready for it?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Okay. So the main thing which I want to start you with is your personal journey and why PhD. So on that, briefly or initially, if you want to talk on what inspired you to pursue a PhD in Australia and then why in RMIT?
Oh, all right. It's a more personal question. So I did my graduation and masters from Kurukshetra University. I belong from a small city in Haryana. So I was doing master in physics and I like more about the experimental stuff. So I was doing experiment, and after that we have two options. Either we can have some teaching background, I qualified a CSIR NET examination. It's a very prestigious examination in India. So if you qualify that exam, you have two options. Either you go as a lecturer or professor in a college, and another is you can go for a PhD and you will get a full funded fellowship for 5 years. So we are getting a fellowship when we have to join a PhD. So first path, I have option to do PhD. Second, I can become assistant professor. Third option is that I can qualify some exam. There are a lot of various examinations, just like Airport Authority of India. We can work in those government organizations as well. So I decided that either I will go with some reputed examination qualification, but every time I lacked with 0.25, 0.5. So if you feel as a student you are preparing for some, it's tough. There is luck as well. Preparation is done by a lot of students.
I know.
But along with your preparation, your luck and blessings also work. So always for few marks I left. Now I have two options. I'm a good teacher. I used to teach a lot. But if you have a PhD, you can become an associate professor and then professorship. So for promotions and enhancing your career, you need a PhD. So then I thought, okay, I have a fellowship. I can manage my financials and I should go for a PhD, as I have a lot of interest in research and experiments. Okay, then after qualification of exam, I go through various interviews, just like in IITs, ICERs and different CSIR labs. So I sorted that, okay, I will go for these interviews and then have the results. So I was selected in 5 IITs and 2 ICERs. So, and 1 CSIR laboratory. So I want to do for nuclear physics kind of thing. It's Saha Institute of Nuclear Physics, Kolkata. It's very prestigious institute, but due to some family circumstances and my personal things, I choose instead of IIT Roorkee, IIT Bhilai, and few IITs are there, and ICER Bhopal. So I have few options. So consider something like nearby my house or something, because I used to stay near my home. Okay. In my graduation, my house is in front of university, masters in front of universities, and that thing I can't grow my mind that I can go away from my home. You get a point of students, and basically this is point of various girls as well. They are afraid of going away from homes, and few boys are also don't like to go away from home. Understood. So I was one of them. So that's why I selected Delhi. CSIR National Physical Laboratory, Delhi. It's a prestige institute, CSIR laboratory. And I selected my topic with a professor. Okay, we have to go with different profiles of professor. There was an interview conduction. I got selected and I started my PhD. Okay, now I will tell the audience that broaden your mind. Don't become a frog of that well. So try opportunities, because I was not trying opportunities. I was just
trying it by yourself.
By yourself. I was getting opportunity of IIT Roorkee. That's a prestige institute, very prestigious institute. ICERs are
But
very.
you didn't want to leave your.
Yeah, that's the basic perspective, because I was afraid in going
And
away
how
from
you are.
that's the point coming in my future, because something is written, everything what you are planning is not going
Yes, okay.
as what you want.
Mhm.
My PhD was going fine. I was doing my research. Then there was a collaboration between CSIR laboratories and RMIT Australia.
Okay.
Okay, I was doing my PhD smoothly, everything is going fine. Then I thought, okay, should I explore something? Yeah, but I was afraid. I can't even want to go from a little few kilometer of city for something away from home, and I was planning to go away abroad. My whole plan, everything was clear. After doing my PhD, I will serve India, some university. I become assistant professor somewhere and serve my community. This was my aim. That okay, I studied here, I will work for here, and then I came. I don't know how I get a plan that I will go to Australia. Then I submit my application form. And there is a tricky thing that in application form you have to find a supervisor. So I was emailing supervisors and I am not getting reply from that. From there also I learned, if you are not getting reply, don't dishearten. It's a normal procedure. This we are following now as well. In PhD you have to apply, in postdoctorate also you have to apply, because professors are very busy or they don't have seats to avail you.
Yes.
So what I did, apply the application form without any professor.
By yourself.
By yourself.
Okay.
I just attached my CV and somehow my application gets selected. This is not a normal. I will say it's just a luck, because this is mandatory. You should have a professor to have a joint collaboration. But at that time, luckily, I just get selected. Maybe my CV was appropriate or up to the mark or something. Somehow I get selected, and now I have an option. Should I go to Australia for 1 year? That was the question for me. Thought, okay, fine, I will stay for 6 months. There was a minimum 6 months you have to stay, and then for 1 year maximum you can say. Okay, I thought, okay, if I stay for 6 months in Australia, it's better for my CV and future opportunities. Okay, then I will be back and work here. After 6 months, I think, no, I have some caliber. I can do much better as I was thinking with my capability. And then I stay for more than 6 months. I worked a lot, learned new skills here, and then complete my PhD. And after that, I secured the thing. The question here arises that I was thinking after completion of PhD, again, I have questions. Should I go back and work there? Because at that time in my mind, there was, okay, I studied in India, I worked for everything, and at the end, I am serving outside. These questions come in my mind. Then I talk with my guardian. You should also have some guardian.
In PhD.
In PhD, no, that's a supervisor in your life.
In your life, yeah,
Who can guide you? Who can you? It should be. So I just talk with him that what should I do? I want to come here, want to serve the society, and some that's psychology thing. Then he say, initially you was like thinking like that. This is my society. Kurukshetra is my society. Then you start thinking Delhi is my society. Now you are thinking India is my society. Think like Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. In India, it's famous thing that whole world is my family. So it's 2025. Some logo is also there in India. So I think, okay, whole world is my family. I will first serve this one, which I am getting the opportunity, and then I will think for future aspects. So now I'm considering whole world. And if you say Australia is mini India, I will believe that everyone you feel it's not like an alien country or something. Yeah. So this is how I landed, completed my PhD successfully, and then I doing postdoctorate here.
So now you're doing a postdoctorate.
Postdoctorate.
Well, talking about, so this is how you landed here.
Mm-hmm.
But if anyone who's actually thinking to
start from here,
or who's thinking to do PhD in Australia, what things he or she should keep it in mind?
Yes, this is a great question, because after that video, a lot of questions are coming to me. So I want to do my PhD in Australia, but I have masters in physics or some background they are thinking. First thing, what's the difference between a PhD in Australia and PhD in India? PhD in India is of 5 years, and in Australia it's of 3 years. So you are directly saving your 2 years of your life. Now coming to the point that how a PhD is selected in India. You have to qualify that exam and then go through an interview, and you don't require any projects in your masters. You should have, but there is no mandatory. So I will say, if you have some project in your master, option A, do some projects in masters, or after masters join some institute, majorly prestige institutes just like IITs, ICERs, and work in some as an internship or as a research assistant or something related to a research. Because in masters everyone is doing the course, you have to little ahead from some other students. Okay, when you will be applying for applications, it will directly reflect. First benefit, if you are in some research institute, you will do some work, and that work could be recognized and can be have opportunity to get published. If the work is not published, it's fine, but you have hands-on experience. You have worked on labs or something like that, and that will directly reflect on your CV. And another benefit, there will be a reference letter provided by that supervisor whom under you worked. Did you get my point? Now consider there is a student A who is just having his masters, and there is a student B who is having masters with some internship experience. Now I am also conducting few interviews. So directly, if someone have done real some internship, have some lab experience, everyone will choose that person. Exactly. And if you are in Australia, you are doing some masters, and if you do some extra internship, there is a capstone project. I heard that there is a capstone project in Australia. If you go through that capstone project, do some project and some have hands-on experience, then your chances of getting into a PhD get increased. I will tell you, after that video, one student, I will not disclose his name, but he meet me on Melbourne Central. He just casually asked, "Bhaiya, can I do something, give me guidance." And he just, after every month, he just keep questioning me, "Bhaiya, what should I do? Bhaiya, what should I do?" After that, something like this. And now he get a PhD at Monash University. So
it's good to ask questions.
Yes, I will say ask questions, ask good questions.
No
one gets offended.
No one gets offended. They are fine with it.
Yes. Okay. Ask question, whatever questions is coming in your mind, just ask, and don't ask one person, ask a lot of person. You understand? More the questions you get, but you should be more dedicated. He's really dedicated person. Sometimes I'm really busy. He just call me, "Bhaiya, please tell me." I leave my work and help him, because I know he's genuinely asking for help. It's not just disturbing the something. So I will say, just ask questions, ask for help. And it's everyone in top community, everyone is helping each other. It's together, because when I was student, someone helped me.
Yes.
So it's my duty to help other students as well.
So if we make a checklist, so first thing is,
after masters, you should have a project.
Next,
if your project is good, have some publication.
Next,
now you have to search for potential PIs, the supervisors or guide, whatever you say.
Whoever says yes, then you can apply for.
Now consider a student who did his masters, have internship. Now he can see three options. I will tell you. First, best option is directly email the supervisor. If he or she have project, he will definitely, if it is related, if you are completely relying and matching his requirement, he will directly take you. First point. Second option is see university's website regularly, but it's difficult. There are a lot of university. Do you keep visiting those websites regularly? It's little tedious work, I will say. There are few websites as well. Find a PhD or like this. Keep your email alerts and like that. So you should keep alerts and something like this works now. But basic what I see, that most of the students get PhD through direct emailing, because there is no examination, there is no merit criteria, there is no reservation as well. Just like in India, there is a reservation thing, then you have to qualify that exam, and then there will be interview. Here, directly your CV and interview will going to impact. So what CV will show? That you have some internship experience, you have some apply for something different things. And one of my apart from this, there is one other, he get UN UNSW. Same, because he have a lot of internship experience. It's not because I am doing, his dedication is also there. Students are dedicated to do research. That's why they go for internship.
Okay, and then that leads to PhD.
That leads to PhD, because you have to come outside from 10 PhD. Professors will be doing a lot of interviews, so you have to come ahead from other.
It's not like I want to start PhD, I can do the next training. You need to be having a masters and internships and research, and then you can study.
One more thing, if your graduation is of 4 years, you can directly start a PhD.
Okay.
It's not compulsory that you should have a master's. We have to do master's because our graduation is of 3 years. If you have graduated with 4 years and have done some internship experience, it's good to go with a PhD.
So as you're done with your PhD and you're into postgraduate, post your doctorate, and we'll make a video on that maybe.
Yeah, it's a different stuff. Yeah.
So if we'll talk, considering you as right now, if you're a PhD student, then how, if you can briefly tell us, how is the life of PhD student in Australia? Like, what does a day in your life as a PhD student look like?
Oh.
If you can give us some, because we have so many questions, so we can make it brief.
I will make it brief like that. So thing is, first, every PhD student's life is completely different from each other. It's not like that there is a master students, all are doing same course, same examination, same everything is going. No, for a PhD, everything is different. A person who is doing simulation, his life is completely different. Person doing experiments, his life is completely different.
Yours was?
Mine was experimental. So we have to stay a lot of time in laboratories.
For research, doing experiments and lot of things. And in experiments also it's different. Life is also different. You are doing in normal environment, you are doing in clean room environment. If you are in clean room environment, you are completely PPE kit and everything is there, so you are more packed up. So that's more tedious, I will say. But overall, it depends upon person to person. Specification. But I will tell you, during your PhD, if you are selected, have some good routine, I will say. Because what kind of good routine you want?
Good routine that apart from your research, you should have some kind of additional activity, recreation, some sports kind of thing, and
to keep you fit,
mentally fit.
Yes.
Because fit is now fit. Everyone looks fit, but when you sit with someone, everyone is mentally unfit. Everyone, you just, if I am sad, I want to tell my some problem that, oh bro, I'm feeling this. You will tell your problem, and I will think, oh, my problem is lesser than his problem. Everyone
makes sense.
So you should keep yourself mentally fit. This is the main point in your PhD, because there are a lot of hustles happening during your PhD. Because it's not like that you're doing some course, sometimes equipment is dead, sometimes what you are planning is not working. There are a lot of currently I'm also struggling for 3 months in doing some work, and you can't say, oh, he doesn't know. Maybe because it is not done by anyone. No one can guide in your PhD. We can say there is a supervisor, he can just guide you. The PhD is done by yourself. It's your PhD. The hustles will be with you. You have
so every person has a different
work, and so it's up to completely depend upon you.
You're making me scared.
No. It's enjoyable as well.
It's enjoyable.
During PhD, you get irritated. Initially, not initially, till 4th or 5th year, I was daily crying. I will say, I used to cry. Why should I select it? Why should I? And every PhD, 99% of PhD, if you talk, they are completely say why we have took this PhD.
They're like drained out,
but after when you achieved, it's
heartwarming.
Yeah.
Well, again, in same aspect, how different is the research culture here compared to back home?
Research culture. Great question.
You can brief it about.
Yeah. So I will not say it's completely different, but yeah, it's different.
How?
In India, we used to work more monotonously. We are working day and nights. And the thing is, there is a lot of population of student as well, not only in general population.
Here or in
India,
okay.
We have a lot of students, so the load on instrument is very high. If you want to use some instrument, there are hundreds or more students are waiting for that. Yes. We have to book. We have to wait sometime 2-3 months for getting our samples tested.
I know.
You understand? Angry. And here, if I want to test, there are a lot of instruments vacant. I can go book and use those instruments. That's reduces your research time. If I fabricated something and I would want to test, is my sample working? And if I have to wait for more than 1 month, it's not good. And if I can test it now, it's super fine. And
so you're saying
the load on an instrument,
supply and the demand is pretty much balanced.
Pretty balanced here, and because there is a number of students as compared to our back in India is little high, and number of instrument is also higher. Because I'm not saying there is a problem, because problem with the instrument. The cost of instrument is in dollars or euros. For India, it become multiplication of nearly 100. For them, it's multiplication of 2. For them, it's not that much, but yeah, still. Major issue is with the characterization and testing thing. I will just say major is that, and else it's fine. Where you will stuck there, you will also stuck here as terms of science.
Okay. Quickly, in the same aspect, are you working alongside with your PhD?
Truly speaking, there are opportunities in Australia. In India, you can't work. You are completely dedicated to your PhD. In Australia, you can work. You are getting unlimited, or what you say, unlimited working rights. Yeah, unlimited working rights. But I didn't work because I don't get that much time since I have to cope up with my 2 PhDs. But yes, I found few students who worked. It's about your management. If you can manage on Saturday, Sunday, you are free. You can do anything. But I used to invest my things in research or having some relaxation.
They
And
pay you for that?
yes,
If you're doing research, how would you?
yeah,
get it back?
it was paid. It is nearly 3,000 per month dollars.
So you're doing
and it's
study,
not taxable. Taxable.
and the government or the university pays you?
It's university.
University pays you
University
for
pay-
living expenses and all.
Yeah, it's nearly 3,000 without tax. I think it's pretty much fine for a person to stay.
It's trust me, honestly, it's more than a student earns.
Okay. Then
In the limit.
then the
So it's
students
a
don't
student
require, because in PhD you get exhausted, and on Saturdays and day if you do some other work you get more exhausted, and then you have to come back on Monday with fresh mind. So I prefer, if you are doing a experimental PhD especially, don't do. If you're doing it's fine. It's not a supervisor will not going to
But it
force
depends on
you
the workload and the stress.
and how you are taking that stress. Few students, they are just cool. They are doing PhD easily, and on your in your masters also you find few students, their stress is not on their face. They keep cool and something like that.
I was the one.
Yeah, and then the students list come. He's the first ranker. so this happens on that. Right?
Well, here comes more of research and career goals kind of aspect we're going to talk on. So what is your research focus, as you mentioned, was?
It's on solar cells, flexible solar cells.
Yes. Okay. And why do you think it's important in today's world? If you can brief
right.
solar cells you mentioned.
Solar cells, yeah. So since photovoltaic, we used to say photovoltaic, or for general audience I will say solar cells. Okay, for solar cells, if you see when you see around, there are a lot of renewable energy requirements.
Solar
panels are there, wind energy, and there are a lot of energy, because initially when you ever develop some things, it is created, but after that you see there are a lot of harmfulness, just like coal power plant and these things. And now United Nations sustainability things, and everyone want to switch towards renewable sources. India is also very boosting towards renewable sources, and Australia is one of the all countries who is leading. Why?
Because in eco-friendly stuff.
In eco-friendly, basically solar cells. There is a professor.
Explain solar cell.
Solar cells.
If I want to know.
Okay, just think that you want to generate a light.
Okay.
First thing, how you are generating in coal power plants.
Yes.
That they are heating the coals, making their water boiling, and when you see boiling water, they have steam and high pressure. From that, they run the turbines. If you see Swadesh, they want to run a turbine with water. So basic aim is to run the turbine either with the steam or with the higher flowing water. Okay, then electricity is produced. This was the conventional source of production of electricity. Now researchers a few years before, they found that there is a material, silicon basically. So if they do PN junction, there is a junction requirement. If the light is fall on that material, electricity is produced.
Okay.
How easy is the production? You don't require higher factories kind of thing.
Okay.
No turbine requirement, no that, just a panel. Light is getting on that panel and you are generating electricity. How smoothly is this? And you don't require electricity to be transmitted. If you require electricity here, currently how it is coming? It is coming from stations, then substations, then transformer, and that like this is happening. You put your solar panels and you can light your room.
But that requires sun, right?
That requires sun. The
if
question,
sun,
if there is no sun. First question, it's a great question. So what we do in daytime, we do charging. We have batteries.
So we charge that.
We store the electricity,
store the
and it is more than sufficient. I will say, if we have solar panels in complete Rajasthan, it can give light to whole India. It's that much generous. Okay, people say, okay, solar panel we require a lot. We don't require that much of solar panels.
Do we need money? A lot of money to put them.
Currently for initiation, yes, not a lot of money.
It's expensive.
Not expensive. For long term, it's cheaper. That's why everyone.
Yeah, because it's making
but
money.
But first time you require money.
Setup
for personal use. That's why government is providing subsidies, and so that people should get attracted towards it. In India also there are a lot of plans to switch towards solar, and in Australia also they want
want the solar
normal
panels to be
home to
used
be
for
connected with the solar. Not only the government projects having a big
I've
solar
seen that,
parks
I've
and
seen
like that.
Yeah.
If you have, because if you have solar parks, the transportation of that electricity will reduce the efficiency. If you are having it your own, that will be more efficient, but it's fine. Everything will be at the end. That's my project. But in solar in Australia also, it's a booming research. But yeah, it's depend upon it's not what you want to do. It's depend upon what you want to do in your PhD. It's different. Every PhD is a different. So
Okay. Do you see yourself staying in Australia after your PhD? Well, you are already staying. And do you have any plans to move elsewhere?
I was having an option to move in Norway after my PhD. I was getting an opportunity as a postdoctorate there
Did
as
you
well.
apply for it or did they call you up?
No, we have to apply a lot of opportunities.
I imagine.
Just like in postdoc, only in PhD also. Don't get disheartened. Apply as much as apply. Have relation, have networking that I want to apply or something. Don't know. In 100 of application, you get selected in one. I remember I applied nearly 60. I get call only in one. And luckily, I got selected in that opportunity.
Okay.
So because
Are you going Norway?
no, not yet. So I declined the option.
I wanted to ask.
No. Actually, it's personal choice as well. That okay.
Makes sense.
Few things you think. Okay, how was my life after that? And family things also. You have to think that you have to discuss with your guardians what you think, which opportunity is better, and something.
And your
like
partner as well, if you have a partner.
yeah, currently, yeah, you have to think for that things as well. So yeah, it's depend upon you. Currently, I don't have any plan for going, but let's see how it goes.
Because you never had a plan to come to Australia.
Yeah.
So you never know when.
So now I am not think that what happening after 1 year or 2 years.
Yeah.
Now I am think that my life is like that. That what is in present, I will stay with that and happily took it as a prasad.
Go with the flow.
So go with the flow. It's like that. Whatever you are getting, just work honestly what you have.
Are you or how are you planning for your PR or future work path ahead?
Yes, for PR purposes, you can apply after your PhD if you are in engineering background. So
you're not an engineer?
No, I'm not from engineering background. I'm from sciences background. So I have to.
Option?
No, there is an option, and options are a lot. For engineering, you can directly apply for a PhD after PhD. But since I have a sciences background, I need to work for 1 year. So skill assessment thing is there. I'm not that much knowledgeable in PR thing, but I know that we require a skill assessment.
No, that I understood. So you need skill assessment, then we understand the points and apply for invite. But what I'm saying is, what kind of field that you need to work in that
research field?
In the research.
Not on solar cells. I want to work as a researcher, as a lecturer, or some particular requirements are there. Just one of the requirement I am fulfilling now. If I do 1 year as a researcher, it's fine. Or I teach someone as a full time in university lecturer. 1 year, that will work. If I do some industry job also in the field of research kind of thing, then that will also work. So it's basically the requirement of fulfilling that skill assessment. So if skill assessment is done, and it's easy for you because PhD will get 30 points or something like that. More points are there for PhD, and if you do PhD from Australia, it's more easy. So whenever I talk with some friends or some relatives, they say, "Oh, it's easy, very easy for you to get a PR." So maybe I'm not that much aware, but yeah, currently I am most focused on my present. I am working effectively on that.
Any advice that you want to give to students? That's really like someone who's considering to do PhD in Australia.
I will give this suggestion that have some project, have some dedication, and apply to the professors. How you find a professor? First question, that when you are a master's.
Checklist. How do you find?
First point, go through the seminars or conferences during your master's.
Next point.
First point. Second point, have a LinkedIn profile. That will going to work a lot. Initially in India, we are not taking that much serious to LinkedIn. Now everyone is taking in India also, but currently as a science, we are not taking that much seriously in LinkedIn. But yeah, LinkedIn is very good point to get connected with some researcher of your choice. Second is Google Scholar. Go to Google Scholar, type what topic you want and go through that. Third, the basic thing, go to university website, find the supervisor list.
The requirements.
Yeah, requirements.
Email them.
Third point is, in university website, there is a page of requirement as a PhD. They want PhD, so they will put that these are the particular projects. If someone want to apply, they just directly apply. And the one is find a PhD. Go to find a PhD website, or there are a lot of website to find a PhD kind of thing. So just go through that, find that which project is happening. I will tell you, really, there are a lot of professors. Okay, not everyone is having projects. Okay, so if you email, if they have project, they can fund your PhD. If they don't have project, the university have to fund your PhD. And for university, not science student is upper than a art students. For them, they are equal. They are going to give equal kind of fellowship or something like that. So if easy way is, if your professor have a project, that's easy to get a funding as compared to university. But there is a lot of chances. So keep applying. I will just say keep applying.
Okay.
So don't get disheartened if some professor is not emailing, or you are not good replying, or you are not getting selected. It doesn't mean you are not a good student, and it's just your luck. Where you have to land, you will definitely land. So just keep on applying, I will say.
Any myth about PhD life that you want to burst out right?
PhD are superhumans. They study a lot.
Yeah, that's something.
They are boring.
They are boring. They are book scrappers or something.
They are book scrappers that don't know how to enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. So how will you burst these myths?
No. I will say that PhD are also just those students which are studying with your masters. You are a master students. You have a lot of colleagues with you, so everyone have same caliber. So one of them is going to do PhD. Maybe the topper one is doing something. Maybe the ordinary students is good in PhD. I will see.
My professor is doing PhD now.
Yeah,
teach me masters.
Yeah, this happens. So PhD is not like that. You have to be young or something. At any stage of your life, you cannot do a PhD.
It's more of a research study. It depends on you.
Yes.
But those myths, I want to know.
First myth, I will say that.
Are you actually too much in the books? Book scrapper?
No. I was an average student. I was not. But the thing is that I was an average student. But I used to keep whatever I am studying. I should know. I was never crammed. I just.
So you have interest in
that,
okay.
And I want to study why this is happening. The question why, how this should arise in your mind. And I will tell you one more truth. Few students who are intelligent in class 10th. It's not sure they are in 12th also there. It completely changed. In 12th, if someone is intelligent, it's not sure it's graduation. Yes, maybe graduation and same with the PhD. If the student in masters is not that much good, but maybe, and it's a really high chance, in PhD he's doing very good. He's publishing a very great journal articles. So it's completely how you are working in present. So myth is like that, and the thing is PhD don't enjoy. It's completely a false thing. PhD enjoy a lot. When I used to go in conferences, I see when the colleagues who are just like keep on serious during conference, they are very super chill.
Very chill.
So it's not like everyone is having same kind of enjoyment. It's just depend upon the kind of enjoyment in stage. Just like a generation gap, we can't enjoy just like Gen Zs are doing. It's completely different, and how our professors are enjoying.
Yes.
It's depend, but it's not like they don't enjoy. They have great life. Yeah.
So the last thing that I want to ask you is, what's the one thing that you wish someone would have told you before you started this journey?
Okay, so first thing which I want to share, that I was not having any project during my masters. So if someone have tell me that in your masters go through your project, because in summer there is a good holidays. After examination there is also 1 or 1.5 month of holidays. What we are doing nothing. So if I have done some internship in some institute, that will be advancing my CV as well as future opportunities. Because if I have go to some institute for internship, they will tell me there is future foreign collaboration or something, you can think for that, and from there I can get some recommendation letter that okay. So but I was doing only the same normal path which everyone was following. So one thing is that I should do, and another thing which I think that during my PhD also I was not having any recreational activity. I was just doing research, going home. If I could have add that thing in my life, that would be much better.
Anything else?
No.
Well, last part. Fun rapid fire round, okay?
All right.
PhD in 3 words.
PhD in 3 words. It's a life learning journey.
Okay. Coffee or Red Bull?
I'll prefer Nimbu Pani.
Okay. Library or cafe?
Library.
Visa stress or research stress? What's worse?
Worse is visa stress, I will say.
PR or publishing? What's your dream?
Publishing.
Okay. Well, that was all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
for answering these many questions. So if you might have any questions, just type them below, and then we can probably ask you again.
Sure.
Shoot a video. And if you want this similar kind of podcast in Hindi, we can shoot it up. Just let me know. And if you're fine with it, I would love to share your Instagram, LinkedIn, or any contact that you would be.
Yeah, I will love to that. And from past also, I'm getting a lot of queries. It's great.
So I'll share his contact in the description and in the comment section as well. So you can talk to him directly. And thank you for, when you're free, please answer the questions.
Definitely. Sure.
And this is KapsLock signing off. We need to do more videos today. So like this video, share this to your friend who's thinking to do PhD in RMIT or Australia or anywhere. Can understand so many things from this. And that's why I made it in English. And if you have any comments, questions, type them below. And if you have any things or any suggestions for me, DM me on Instagram. I'll see you there. That's all. Like, share, and subscribe. See you guys. Thank you.